Hello everyone. So, wanted to discuss something this evening. I talked about it yesterday, how when I went and saw a deal, I left there feeling the importance of having purpose and dharma, living by your dharma. And I felt secure in that pursuit. There's a degree of faith in trusting that what you're meant to do, what you're born to do, will support you in life. And what I have done this year so far with the new job and a couple new jobs, working the new full-time job, leaving Lowe's, and working at 24 Hour Fitness, and also now Lancaster Parks and Rec. So I'm getting busier. But what's happened, and this is why I think this is a really important process. What's happened is I've let go of some of the fundamental things that I was doing before all of these big changes. And one of those fundamental things was, for one, previously I was getting up in the morning, I was spending some time writing my dharma, writing my life's purpose, writing down a few wonderful affirmations that some that I repeat, some that I've learned from others, some that I've created for myself. And then I would do a little bit of asana in the morning, maybe a couple poses, maybe some inversions like headstand and shoulder stand, and then I would do some meditation. I would do 10 to 15 minutes every single day. Well, since I've been getting busier, I've let those things go. In the mornings, I'm finding it hard to get up, probably because I go to bed a little bit later. And what I want to do is bring that stuff back into my field of practice, because I feel the benefit of those things. I understand the importance of those things. It was those practices that got me to the place that I am now. So, in addition to practicing being present this week and sharing with you that process and how that can be transformational in life, and kind of sharing with you at the end of the week how it's gone and whether I was able to, in what areas I was able to be very present and that stuff. So in addition to that, I'm going to also get up in the mornings, write my dharma, bring that back into my practice, keep that in my sights, because my dharma is my goal. It is not necessarily my goal. It is, in fact, who I am. Writing it reaffirms that, all right? So that all that is needed is for me to take the actions and be secure in the actions that I'm taking, knowing that I am fulfilling my dharma. And also, I want to do a little bit of asana in the morning, a little bit of stretching, and then do at least 10 minutes of meditation every single day. So all of that should take about a half an hour. So that would mean I'd be getting up pretty early, about 4 in the morning. So I vow to do that the rest of this week. Putting it out there, right? Just in the same way that I vowed to do a video log every single day, whether it was worthwhile or not, whether it had any real deep meaning or not. And that's kind of the fun part about life, is life doesn't always have to have meaning. It's just life. It doesn't always have to have some deep spiritual insight, because life in itself is, you can't escape that. You can't escape the spirituality of life. It doesn't mean you always have these flowerings of beautiful insights every single day. There are lessons every single day, I have to say that. I mean, in this process I've learned that there are definitely lessons every single day. But that's part of the fun part in doing this, is experiencing the days that aren't so, wow, like I have something to teach and share. And the other part, of course, is I committed to it. And I'm doing it every single day. And so I'm putting it out there. So I'm saying to you now that I'm going to get up I'm going to write my Dharma, and I'm going to do a little bit of asana, and then I'm going to meditate for the rest of this week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days. 4 days in a row. Of course, I'm going to extend it beyond that. Pardon me, I'm moving it here. I'm going to extend it beyond that. I'm going to do it next week as well, and continue to practice presence. And so that's, I want to try it. It's like a little experiment, giving your words powers. I'm putting it out there, and I'm saying I'm going to do it, and I'm going to hold myself accountable if I don't. And I don't mean in a bad way and beat myself up or anything like that, but I really want to put something out there and then really actually practice it. And you should try it too. If there's something that you've really wanted to do, commit to doing it for the rest of this week. So 4 days in a row, commit to doing it. So say it out loud, say it to someone, and commit to doing it, and do it. Do it for the 4 days and see how it feels at the end when you empower yourself to do what you say you're going to do. That's where the magic is, when you say you're going to do something and you actually, in fact, do it. That's the beautiful part about creating your reality, is giving your actions, creating power behind your words, and developing and cultivating the ability to say what you're going to do. Right? So have fun with that this week. Join me if you'd like. And as far as the presence, being present and practicing that, it's gone really well for me, I have to say. I realized something about myself that is much different from the way I used to be, in that I am not overwhelmed by worried thought and worried emotions as much as I used to be in the past. Worried thoughts, worried feelings, and emotions would drive me to sickness because I would not have the ability to let go of that stuff. I kept on recycling the horrible thoughts that would deteriorate me from the inside out, leaving me exhausted at the end of the day. And I've noticed that, and I look back, and I'm really grateful, and I appreciate the work that I've put in, the efforts that I've made, that I'm not allowing myself to become unwell from unhealthy thoughts. And presence helps that. When I started to have a little bit of worry thoughts today, I just became really aware of every little thing that I was doing, and it brought me back to center. Of course, being aware of my breath as well really helps. And using mantras, I love to use mantras to help center me. And it's really wonderful to be able to do that. And so far, I'm enjoying it. Of course, I've practiced it before, and try to do my best to practice it all the time. But I'm really making extra special effort this week to just be aware of every little thing that I'm doing, every little thing that I'm saying, being conscious of my thoughts, my words, and my deeds, and I'm rather enjoying it. So tomorrow I start again writing my Dharma, writing my purpose in life, doing a little bit of asana and doing meditation. I will tell you whether I did it tomorrow night. I will be honest with you and say whether I did or did not do it, and I will share with you the experience in doing it. So commit to doing something this week and empower yourself. Have a wonderful evening.